The government announcement, affecting around 4,000 people, doesn't include those who lost parents or children through NHS blood treatment in the 1970s and 80s, though further payments haven't been ruled out. Our health correspondent Simon Dedman reports.
Around 3,000 people have died in what has been described as the biggest medical treatment scandal in the NHS's history. Tens of thousands have been infected by blood transfusions and products contaminated by donors who had hepatitis C and HIV in the 1970s and 80s. Ros Cooper was a child when she received a treatment to help her blood clot. At 19, she found out she had hepatitis C.
It's affected everything. It's affected my physical health. It's affected my mental health. I was unable to continue working. I was an IT manager and I had to give that job up. I've been unable to have children because the treatment for the hepatitis C rendered me infertile. It's affected my marriage. It's affected my parents. It's affected my brother. And it's still affected me now.
4 decades on, and Ros is one of the 4,000 victims and bereaved partners across the UK who will receive interim compensation of £100,000 from the government. Ministers have acted on recommendations made last month by the chair of the Infected Blood Inquiry, who said that it should be paid quickly, as many of the victims are on borrowed time with failing health. But parents who lost children and children who lost parents are not on existing financial support schemes and will not receive compensation under this announcement. Campaigners say that amounts to half of all victims. Jason Evans from the pressure group Factor 8 lost his father.
It's a bittersweet moment because, of course, it is a step forward. It's good that surviving victims and bereaved partners will get this payment, but the majority will not. And there seems to be no rational basis for it, really. Big step forward for some, but for the majority, another day of upset.
The Cabinet Minister Kit Malthouse said the government acted in line with the inquiry's recommendation, but didn't rule out further compensation once the public inquiry concluded next year.
Police have named